morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we'll look at something slightly different. We'll look at waterfall dashboards or charts. And what is required is basic Excel knowledge. We'll do it so quickly, but very neatly. So this is an audited report for OTC campaign. This is page what? For the JKX Oil Gas PLC annual report, year 2020. This is a financial review by the Director of Finance or the Chief Financial Officer. This is basically the cash flow. It's basically the cash flow outputs. It's a cash flow statement, but visualized in the form of a chart, so that it's much easier for one to understand who is not maybe financially savvy or doesn't just have any knowledge in finance. But this becomes very clear for everybody to understand. Because then what you are showing is that this is your cash as at 31st December 2019. This is your operating cash, which is 20.6. I guess this is 20.6 million. Yes, $20.6 million. This is what was generated in the operating activities. Selling, obviously you look at the revenues, less your expenses, you ignore the non-cash items such as depreciation. Here you're actually looking at cash. So you're actually saying that from your operating activities, you generated $28.9 million. So from this $28.9 million, you spent $0.4 million in interest. You spent $4.3 million in taxation, and you spent $13.4 million in CapEx, which is capital expenditure. Spent $5.4 million on bond repayment. I guess even the interest is coming from this interest of $0.4 million is coming from the bond debt. So it is split in terms of principal and interest. Then you also received interest from your various businesses. Maybe you have okay, from your various businesses. So there was this interest that actually was received. And obviously other cash movements, but that is 1.7 million. Actually, this is an it is an outlay. It is an expense. So the net interest received and other cash movements gives you $1.7 million. By the end of the year, this company increased its cash and cash equivalents from 20.6 to 24.3. So what it does show is, one, is that whatever was spent during the year wasn't coming from the reserves, from the $20.6 million. It was actually coming from the $28.9 million. That is where it was coming from. So in short, there was some form of value that was actually added of about 3.7 somewhere there, about $3.7 million. Okay, then now, how can we visually come up with something like this? Less complicated, obviously, if you go on YouTube, you check what a number of experts, dashboard experts have done. You see there's a lot of, it's a bit complicated because you find others, they will show the first column incremental, then they will show the opening balance as another column. They will show the other column as a cash inflow. Then they'll show the cash outflow and they'll show the closing balance. Then they come up with this chart where they have to start hiding certain bars. But the way we're going to do it to be very, very easy. So let's start. Like I said, you don't need, in terms of the Excel ninja skills, you just need 2 out of 10. And you'll be able to develop at least something that looks like this. Can we start? Yes, we can. Okay, so there's a trick here. If we do this, let me just show you. Let me pick first this. Oh, sorry. Oh, my Excel, sorry. I'll pick this. I'll paste it here. I'll change this to a negative. I'll explain why I'll change it to a negative. If I was to use this data, I'll go to Insert. Excel has a waterfall, at least they've come up with a waterfall chart. This wasn't there, I think, around 2013, 2010, Microsoft Office 2010, 2013, it wasn't there. But 2016, I think it is there. This should be 2016. So you go to the waterfall chart. You see the problem of having this. If you compare to what we are trying to do, we want it to start from 0 down here to show that this is a closing balance. But there's a trick that we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. We'll make the last number negative, but we'll not leave it like this. So let's start. Control A, you highlight the whole thing. You go to Insert. You go to the waterfall chart. You pick it like this. So starting from 0, but it's showing negative here. So this is what we're going to do. If we leave it as positive, then it will start from here going up there. So we have actually deliberately made it a negative. But then we are going to use the custom format. So you press Ctrl 1, go to custom format, more here, change this, show something like that. Say 0.0, this is a positive, if it's a positive number. But you're saying, even if it's a negative number, leave it negative, leave it as that. So again, to be semicolon 0.0. Then you do this. So now we can create this chart like this. Go to Insert, go to Waterfall. What is happening? Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Do something like this. But even after doing that, it's still recognizing that this is a negative. So it's still giving us this negative. So how do we change this? Okay, you go to the labels, you double click so that you have that. Then press Ctrl 1. This is very interesting. Then go to number, put that same format. General here, and format code. We'll do like this. We'll say 0.0. semicolon 0.0. Done. So we have changed it to a positive. I think it has changed now. Wow, yes. So let's now start cleaning up this thing, guys. And I can even have it here, cut, so that you're able to see it nicely. Then just remove the grid lines. Sorry, here, sorry. Remove the grid lines. The grid lines are removed. To see it nicely. Okay, let's remove that and change the colors. Okay, we have green. So you double click like that. Then go to the color. Which color are we picking? We can pick this gray here. We'll do the same. Click there. Again, double click. Click the same green. You see what I'm doing? Okay. What else do we have? This is a big fence. Again, double click. We're picking number 2. Let's pick something a bit fast like this. Okay, yeah. Then other thing, go here, click. It's gray. Which gray are we going to pick, guys? Which gray are we going to pick? Maybe this is the first one. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Click like this. Same gray. Click like this. Same gray. Easy does it. Click this. Some gray. Now this is too small to be picked. Why manage? Can't manage. So what am I going to do? I'm going to grow it a bit. Change the number there. Say this equals times 8, for example. Then so that I'm able to pick it. Now do the same thing. Then I can get back there and change it. What other thing am I going to do? We can change the font type, maybe the font size, maybe to 12, and have something a bit maybe that, and then board. Change this, just that. Just change it to white so that it is there. Slide this. You can have it on this. What other thing? I can change the format of these, of the negatives. Even if I don't change, okay, let me just do this. So that if it is negative, I would want it to be in the brackets. If it's positive, it remains normal. So I'll say Control 1, I'll go to formatting. Custom formatting is one of the best things that you should master. So I'll say 0.0, semicolon. So if it's negative, to be 0.0, then add. Happy? Let's move on, guys. What else? Just remove the boundaries, the borderline. No line there. What other thing should I do? Okay, do something like this. Control 1 again. Tick marks inside. Line, pick something like that, and do the same down here. I'm going to modeling. I need to something I have to do for my clients. So I'll be quick. Again, you can just move this. What other thing should I do? I think it goes up to 710. So up 710. The number here. This one is 0.0. 1 decimal. The font, you can change it to 11. The bars, they look a bit big. Somewhere here. Okay, guys, this is what I wanted to share with you on how to create the waterfall chart. The color. Color doesn't look good. I should have picked this. Yes. Yes, I should have picked that. Yes. Okay. Done. If you like this video, just go to my YouTube account. I know you are already at my YouTube. You'll be at my YouTube account at the time you'll be watching this video. So you can just press the subscription button so that we go. My aim is for our fan base to go up to 500. Then you'll be seeing more of these free stuff. So thank you so much, and bye bye.